You buying that we're going to see a Cam Newton like we've never seen before this season for the Patriots?
Oh, I'm absolutely buying it, because every time Cam Newton has been doubted, he has come back with an absolute and utter vengeance. He has his issues collegiately, ends up going to junior college. What does he do that junior college season? Undefeated national champion. He then knows he's only going to have to play 1 year of big-time college football. There's questions about his eligibility. There's questions about the circumstance in which Auburn got him. He has arguably the single greatest season any college football player has ever had, certainly on the short list. He goes number 1 overall. Folks say, oh, he's more worried about being an icon, more worried about marketing. He opens his career with back-to-back 400-yard passing games. He has a bad third year in the league or fourth year in the league. He's down. His stats are down. His team doesn't win. He responds with a 15-1 MVP season. And now he's been released. He's been forgotten about. He's been forced to play for less money, well, reportedly about the same money he was making at Auburn. The last time he wasn't clearing over $1 million a year. And now he is back, I think, not only with a vengeance, but in the best position he could be in to succeed. Greg, his final year, healthy year in Carolina 2018, before he got a shoulder wreck midway through the year, it was a lot of quick intermediate passing. A lot of get the ball, find someone, hit him immediately. That's what they're going to ask him to do in New England. He's got the best coaching he's ever had, and Carolina, other than McCaffrey, hadn't surrounded him with elite skill position guys in the last 7 years. So he checks all the boxes to me that we're going to see the best version of Cam Newton we've seen in quite some time.
I agree 1,000%. When you listen to Cam in that simple clip, his intention, his focus, his just posture, everything about him tells me he is going to be a force to be reckoned with when he gets the opportunity to be under center. Period. We're already going to see him in a new uniform. We're going to see Cam like we've never seen before. I think what we will see from Cam is a potential MVP talks type game from Cam Newton.
I love it, Greg. I love it. This just gets better and better for me. Nick is now a Patriots fan. Greg's got him as MVP. And look, we've seen a lot of guys move teams. Phillip Rivers on the Colts, like, oh, I'm happy to be here. And Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, like, oh, football's fun again. And Cam is putting out straight up motivational interviews that you can go and put on your iPhone and play it while you work out and get stronger and bigger and stronger. Also, if we keep the video going, he talks about to his son, he's like, hey, we're going back to Charlotte. Like, nope, we're going to New England. And it's very inspiring. So I know people will be like, no, Wildes, no. Cam's hurt. This isn't going to be the same old Cam. This isn't just because the Patriots are the only team to lose an MVP quarterback and then get an MVP quarterback. It's not going to be the same Cam. And to you, I say, oh, you might be right. Can we show the graphic of Michael Vick? Perhaps we're not going to get the old Cam. Perhaps we're going to get a new and improved Cam. This is Vick from 25 to 30. Completion percentage, up. Yards per game, up. Touchdown and interception ratio, up. Passer rating, up. Those are his 2 Pro Bowl years, Nick. So I know I welcome you aboard the Patriots bandwagon. Last week you said you would be rooting for the Patriots offense, and I'm certainly you're not going to root against the special teams. There's special teams, and we had McCourty on. You were very happy. You were like, very nice. So that's offense, defense, and special teams. Welcome you aboard, Nick.
Well, I'm not a Patriot fan, but I am a Cam Newton fan, and I do wish him to succeed. I hope he succeeds enough that he can sign with a new team next offseason. But I think you unfortunately raise some really good points. And I do last year, we spent so much time talking about, Jenna, Tom Brady doesn't have the weapons. Tom Brady, it's not okay. We're about to see how good N'Keal Harry actually is. How good Mohamed Sanu, who everywhere he had been in his career until last year in New England, he had excelled, how good he is. And for a quarterback such as Cam, the 2 most important factors, he's about to have the best of his career. Not only the best coaching, also the best offensive line. Cam, so in 2015, the Panthers made do with a substandard offensive line that Cam made look better than it actually was. Ryan Khalil was the one standout on that offensive line year in, year out when Cam was there. They ended up losing a great guard. I think it was Norwood, whomever it was. They lost him in free agency after he had an all-pro caliber season. The Patriots are going to give Cam, Jenna, more protection and more of a schematic advantage than he's had at any point in his career.
And Greg, what's the biggest intangible that Cam Newton has that almost no other player in the NFL has right now? Organic motivation. The chip on his shoulder is bigger than almost anyone else's chip. We talk week in and week out about players trying to find a way to motivate themselves, get pumped up for the game. They have to read clips and what other people are saying. This is coming from the inside for Cam Newton. It just feels like he couldn't be in a better place to now just get out on the field and prove himself. How much does he have working in his favor with that kind of organic motivation, Greg?
I think he has a ton working in his favor. And if you listen to him over the course of this offseason, he's trying to almost contain those emotions and then let them out when he knows he needs to. Because you can't bottle up that amount of, like he talked about, slight frustration, anger at times, disrespect. All of those things, they have to be released. And Cam Newton understands I can't play, so to speak, like that, but I have to be able to express it and let it out in ways that are most impactful and effective, not only for him personally, but for him with the New England Patriots as a team and an organization. Because if they do well and he does well, everyone wins and everyone benefits. But like you said, Jenna, when you can be motivated by things that are organic and you don't have to fabricate anything and try to get yourself up to play, it's a scary sight when you have the talent that young man possesses.
Oh, I love it.
Wildes?
Well, Greg, I've got a question for you. He's working out with N'Keal Harry, worked out with Mohamed Sanu. Do you have any concern of like chemistry issues? Like, do we have enough time? What should he be working on as a receiver? What would you be trying to get done in this offseason?
It's seeing how they come out of their breaks. When you talk about quarterback and receiver relationships, a lot of people talk about chemistry. And yes, chemistry is important in getting that timing down. But it's really seeing for quarterbacks, seeing how they react at the top of the route and at the start, meaning at the line of scrimmage, whether they're being pressed, whether they're being off, the type of releases they take, the timing that it takes for them to get off the jam or off a corner, and then at the top, the type of separation, how fluent they come out of their breaks. Those are things that he's going to now be able to see with these integral parts of this offense, and hopefully Julian Edelman as well. And then that's where the chemistry starts to build. But it's going to be more on Cam than the other guys, because we've seen him be a little errant with his throws. We've seen him not really have the talent that he's going to have now. And it is funny, Nick, because we are talking about the talent now of N'Keal Harry and Julian Edelman and all these guys. And when Tom Brady was there, it was like, well, he needs more. Well, when you have a younger quarterback and a guy who we see has the ability of Cam, it starts to speak. Was it really Tom Brady?
Well, and we'll be able to listen. We'll be able to see a real-time, live experiment, if you will, when we see how Brady does with as good a weapons as anybody has in his conference, and how Cam does with the exact same weapons Brady had last year, plus 2 rookie tight ends. But the last element that I would add to kind of build off what Greg was saying in regards to Wilde's question about working out with the receivers, we hear all the time that coaches can't lie to the players because they see in practice, they see who the best guy is. And as far as this narrative that a lot of local Boston beat reporters keep trying to put out there, like, well, Cam not only might not be the week 1 starter, he might not even make the team. That is going to be a harder and harder sell for Belichick inside that locker room when N'Keal Harry and Mohamed Sanu, after catching ducks from Jarrett Stidham in practice last year, are out there working out with Cam this offseason. So I continue to be bullish on Cam starting week 1. I think the Patriots are the 3rd best team in the conference right now. And if you're a Pats fan, as much as it pains me to say, things have just been going swimmingly for you the last few weeks.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.